Like, I heard that. Trade less. What the frick does that mean? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing something a little bit differently. I'm actually going to be unboxing the books that I ordered for the person who won the giveaway. Again, that was Trading Stoically. I'm actually going to put a link to his YouTube here. I think people would really enjoy his journals that he does on there. I know I enjoy it a lot. So if you want to check it out, it's his channel just up here. Basically, I'm just going to be doing a bit of an update on my trading journey, how it's been while I'm just like unboxing these books and packing it away so I can go ahead and send it to him. Last time I did the, I guess, update or diary entry of how my trading is going, I was in a dark place. Like, I was sad, I was struggling, I was burnt out. Since then, I kind of took a step back a little bit. This is very loud, sorry. Sorry. Since then, I took a bit of a step back. Now, I've still been trading. I still stayed consistent, but I really just kind of slowed down. I really got to a point where I wasn't enjoying it a whole lot anymore. I wouldn't say I wasn't necessarily enjoying trading, but I just got to a point where I was being too hard on myself, and it got very hard for me. Now, weirdly, although I stayed consistent, I think the hardship or like the negative emotions I was feeling actually helped my trading, because I was no longer seeking like that dopamine hit when I was taking trades where it was just like to take a trade. I was no longer seeking that. I was no longer seeking to sit in front of the charts and just put a whole lot of trades on every afternoon. Like, if the chart wasn't looking good, I was like, great, this is a night where I can spend it doing something else. And that really helped my trading, because I was no longer taking trades that I shouldn't do, which is really good. So we've got this book here, which we're going ahead and sending away. Obviously, that was the main book of the giveaway. Now, Trading Stoically chose this book as well. So it's called Don't Believe Everything You Think. And then it's got kind of like a subheading, Why You're Thinking is the Beginning and the End of Suffering. Now, I actually really liked the idea of this book. So I actually got myself one. So that's why there's two here. Yeah, so oddly enough, the negativity I was feeling actually helped my journey. Now, naturally from that point, my trading evolved. Because I was no longer searching for that dopamine hit, as I was discussing, I was taking a lot more trades that just made sense. If the trades weren't there, I was just doing something else. And it really gave me that time to, one, not burn out every time I was trading. I was no longer feeling like I had no energy, that I was just like always busy, always doing something, because I was taking that time away from the chart if the chart wasn't looking good. But more of my trades just made sense, because I was so much in like I wasn't emotional anymore. It was very much like a nonchalant sort of feeling when I was at the chart, and it really improved. And I can even see it in my equity curve. So my equity curve itself, it began where it was like up and down, very like big swings. And then it got to a point where it was just on the down. And I think that's just because I was kind of still working things out, struggling with the burnout, struggling with, my mind not being in the right place to make good decisions. And now it's kind of flat at the moment, which I find really, really good, because it means that I feel like it's only up from here. I've really like bottomed out, and I'm just kind of sitting at this flat break-even stage, and I feel like it's only getting better and better. And I'm just very excited to see what the next couple of months, I guess, has in store for me, because I really feel like my trading has just evolved and changed. And it's funny because people go, take less trades, do this, do that. And if there's one thing that I can say to anyone out there, it's that you're not going to learn that by just like hearing the YouTube video. It just won't work that way. It didn't work that way for me, even though I was watching all these videos and journaling and all of this stuff. You're not going to learn it by that way. It's like, it evolves. You evolve as you go on, and you kind of notice. And I feel like that's why a lot of people quit right at that really hard stage, because it's not fun anymore. You don't really want to do it anymore, or there's no dopamine behind the reason why you're trading. But I think because I really like trading and just kind of like the idea of it all, I still kept going, and I felt like I actually saw myself improve in this time. So all I can say really is don't don't give up. Now, this next book was... I gotta make sure I don't like show my address on these things. Was Best Loser Wins. Now, I actually didn't get the hard copy when I originally wrote this, so it's kind of cool to see the hard copy and how he kind of set it out, which is really cool. So that was the third book that Trading Stoically chose. Now we're going to go ahead and actually put it in the box. Actually, I'll show you what else I got first. I'm going to be putting in some, what is this called? Tissue paper, just to fill the box because it's a pretty big box. I also got some paper because I kind of want to like leave a little note in there because I feel like he's a really sweet guy, guys. You should really check out his YouTube channel, but I feel like he really deserves just like a nice little note as well. I don't know why it's such a big box. Now, I've kind of also ran out of like ideas to do, if you can't tell. Like I've kind of done an unboxing, a packing of the thing while I'm just like talking about my journey. I've kind of ran out of things to, I guess, record, and I don't want to bore you guys. I want to always obviously give you guys value. So if there's anything that, like topics or anything that you would like to hear from me, let me know, because I'd really love to kind of just talk about them, talk about my experiences. But as I go on with my trading journey, all I can really say is that it is a journey, and I promise you that regardless of how many YouTube videos you watch, you will go on your own journey. And I think that's why it's called a journey, because not one journey is the same for everybody. You know, I might spend more time focusing on one area than I do the next, whereas someone may be completely different. So yeah, that's currently where I'm at. Now, obviously, to let you guys know, I'm still trading, paper trading right now. I haven't gone back to real money just yet because I'm being a little bit more patient with myself. I think at this particular time where I'm not feeling too negative or too positive about my trading and my emotions are quite level, I think it's a really good time to keep actually trading, paper trading, because I'm really getting a chance to connect with my strategy. I'm really getting a chance to, I guess, just feel my trading journey and recognize the changes rather than getting like so overwhelmed with all the emotions, I guess, that one can feel when they are going through this journey. Anyone who hasn't read this yet, you know, it's not one of the standard trading books. I strongly recommend. It's been a real huge point in my trading journey, and has really helped me. I was going to get Trading Stoically like a bit more of like a journal, like a writing journal, but I figured I probably shouldn't overdo it. I hope that the books don't get damaged in the post, because it's got a very, very long way to go from Australia. Of course, I had to choose blue because that's like my colour, of course, as you can tell by the light. Now I have to actually think about what I want to say on this. I thought I got a pen. Hold on. You guys are probably watching this and going, she looks like such a dag. It's winter here and I don't really feel like dressing up for this like video. I don't know. I'm not really here to be like a flashy person. I'm really here to just journal my process and see what everybody else thinks about it. See if everybody else is going through the same thing. And just connect with people out there. So please leave a comment on this video if there is something that you would like me to talk about, or tell my experience on, like specific, I guess, topics around things, because I would love to just share with you guys what I think about it, and just be a little bit different than the people out there. Because as I said, for me, how many times have you heard don't take too many trades or take less trades or that sort of stuff, and it doesn't quite like tick or click. You're still doing the same mistakes over again. I promise you, I feel like it's like an evolution in your trading. It's not something that you'll ever be able to just watch a video and learn, but I think sometimes being able to connect with the emotions that maybe someone's feeling through that time might actually help you kind of connect with that and grow on your journey quicker, or realize those things quicker. if that makes sense at all. I want to write like a note, but I feel like it needs to be good, needs to be touching, needs to inspire. My handwriting is shocking. Should I probably write this in pencil first? Let's just scribble some ideas down so I don't mess this up. Victor, sorry if my writing's shocking. Well, I can't be good at everything. Watch me like spell something wrong just because I'm too focused on like making sure it looks readable. All right, so here it is. I'm probably gonna have to post this after he gets it. So, or before, who knows? So it basically says, to Victor, thank you for joining me on my journey. Never give up. I'll see you at the finish line. Hope, aka the novice trader. You know what I love? Victor, you should like stitch this, like do an unboxing of what I'm boxing up for you. Even if it's just a short, you don't need to do like a long form. That'd be cool. Oh, that is so not a straight cut. I'm actually planning to visit America next year, which will be fun. Alright, that's as straight as it's gonna get. I hope it doesn't get messed up in... That's been my journey so far. Again, not profitable yet, but I feel different. I feel oddly like more in touch, more aware of myself, but also the impact that I'm having on my own trading. And it shows in my equity curve that it's like steadying now. And I'm going to continue that. I don't think I'm going to be overthinking it too much on like how to then get to a positive point, because I truly think it is very much that I need to still take less losing trades, you know, reading the charts better, picking up those things that could have made me avoid those losing trades to help that equity curve. And then I think at that point, once it's on a very slow incline, I think then I'll start to think about ways that I can maximize on my winning trades more, adding more, getting more confident. Anybody out there, it really is a journey. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself. Like that last video of me like sitting there like burnt out going like, this is how I'm feeling. Like I feel like that has to happen almost for like anybody to realize to like just take a step back. Like it's gonna happen. Just like have faith in yourself, believe in yourself that you're gonna make it, and just like allow it to be. I was putting so much pressure on myself to like be this trader, to like trade every afternoon and to journal every single trade like to the T, and like that's just not how life is. Like you can try your best and be as focused as you can be, but like trading isn't everything, and that's what I realized. And with that came an improvement with my trading. And if you want to listen to this and not believe it, then by all means start your trading journey and you'll figure it out. Like that's the one thing that I'm just starting to realize is all these things that like people are saying where they say trade less or do this or do that, it really doesn't matter, because you truly, like I heard that, trade less. What the frick does that mean? Like, how do I know when to trade less? Like there's no real answer to that, because everyone's trading strategy is different. And for me, that's how I recognized it, was just going through this journey, being less emotional, being less like dopamine, like wanting to get winning trades so I could become a profitable trader. It was like this thing, and now it's not anymore. And now I'm seeing the improvement, which I think is quite interesting. It's like once you let go, it will come to you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it seemed a little bit all over the place. If you guys have any recommendations on what I should do next, please leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.